Hello, Gabe Heller here, G Hohenzollern on YouTube and Honey on Brown Couch on Twitch. And we're also streaming on several other platforms tonight, but I have not yet quite figured out how to integrate the chat with the Twitch chat. So if you are watching this on Mixer or Twitter or YouTube, you're going to have to come to Twitch chat in order to chat with me. Feel free to chat with each other elsewhere, but in order for me to see it, you're going to have to do it on Twitch. You can still watch the video, whatever stream you like. There's a way to pop out the Twitch chat. If you just look it up, you'll find it pretty quickly. If you just want to have the Twitch chat up and no other part of Twitch, that's absolutely fine. Okay, let's get started. I don't actually know what I'm doing tonight. Last week they released some April Fool's content, which I've had a lot of fun messing with. You can view that video on YouTube if you want, a video of the best of that. I think the full stream is still available on Twitch. If you're interested in seeing what we did. The reason I'm calling this viewer campaigns is because I want viewers to submit campaigns for me to play. This one's called Good Luck. It's just a battle. I think we're looking for campaigns. Oh, I don't have my headphones on, so I see this echo. Let me get those out and plug in. Sorry about that. Excuse me. It is full-on allergy season for me now, so there may be a little sneezing during the stream. Don't worry about me, I'm otherwise fine. There we go. Just a little loud. Maybe I should get my volume control out as well. But in the meantime, I'm just waiting for somebody to show up and shop. Go. Nicely plugged in. Once again, if you are watching this not on Twitch but on some other service, currently I don't have chat integration figured out. Restream.io, the people I'm doing this through, they're very busy at the moment. Apparently a lot of people are trying them for the first time this week, and I haven't been able to get through to ask them the question of how the heck chat integration is supposed to work. But for now, if you want to chat, you're going to have to come over to Twitch for the chatting. You're going to have a machine monitoring Twitch chat here, where I can see what people are chatting. Nobody's chatting anything yet. Okay, so we are looking for campaigns here. Hoping to play some viewer campaigns. Boss of the Death. Boss of the Death. Story part star. Tribal campaign. Ultimate sniper path. I'm kind of interested in perhaps trying out the Boss of the Death. We might try that. Let's see here. Nifkit you play Nifkit's damage. Possible too. The Night of the Living Dead. Okay, we'll try the Night of the Living Dead. Why not? Successfully downloaded and installed. And yet it is not shown up here. Had this problem. Oh, hello, Zach D. Do you happen to have any campaigns in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? It's not showing up. Let's look at our collection. Perhaps if we remove some things from our collection, we'll be able to see the Night of the Living Dead. A lot of these Cupid ones. Weird. Can't unsubscribe from that one. Can unsubscribe from this one though. Okay. Now I'm just going to restart the game and see if it finally loads. I've been running into this problem a lot with tabs. Okay. Do we now see it? Night of the Living Dead, there it is. Alrighty. We have got 5 battles to fight. Let's give it a try. This is the beginning of the end. The first sight. Okay, so one thing we're going to need to do is turn off. Oh, and that's inside options. Okay, settings, there we go. Turn off all the bug DLC. You can mess with this later if you're interested. I did a lot of messing with this last week. It was very funny. And I have a video up of me doing so. Okay, so what have we got here? I have a bunch of skeleton warriors, skeleton archers, and vampires. Alright. I have to defeat them for 5,000 gold. Okay. Well, I think stoners will probably be very useful. They will break the bones of our enemies. I want to have a few bone mages. I want them right up front. And can't really afford a mammoth, but I think a mammoth will be quite useful, so let's sell a few folks until we can. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Maybe we want the mammoth up front. Ooh, the mammoth's on fire. That is not good. And so indeed are the stoners. That was not a good choice. So, let's choose instead someone who we know can tank a lot of damage. Let's put some monks in front. They're at quite close quarters, so maybe Zeus will be useful. And archers are always good. Alright. Already we are doing considerably better. Look at Zeus just decimate the armies of the undead. There we go. That was a much better choice. Alright. What happens next? Hidden biters. There are vampires all over the farmer's map. Here, there, and everywhere. You need to be able to pick them off, and quickly. Let's try some archers and see how they do. I'm not sure that the archers can actually shoot them when they're in bat form. That did not work at all. Who can withstand vampires? Perhaps a mammoth? And some spear throwers. Let's see. The spear throwers didn't do great, but the mammoth seems to be doing all right. Yes, yes. It appears that they are very, very susceptible to trampling. The Horde! It's the Horde. Oh my goodness, that is a gigantic horde, and we only have 3,000 gold. Well, I mean, Zeus did quite well before, but boy. Is he going to be able to handle this much? This kind of a zombie horde? I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Where is he? There, Ancient Zeus. Alright, so we've got Zeus. And I guess we want, again, some monks to tank. Though we could only afford 4 of them. They're probably not going to do very well. Come on, Zeus, you can do it. I'm not so sure you can do it. They're literally lifting him up off the ground. There's so many of them. Defeat. Alright. So what can we use instead? What can possibly survive such an onslaught? Something that can perhaps blow them up? Bomb on a stick, maybe? Let's try that. Bombs on a stick did not last very long. No, okay. I'm not sure this is actually winnable. Fan bearers, perhaps? No, fan bearers are not having the desired effect. Perhaps we will have to resort to death itself. No, that kind of seems like cheating when we're the ones who are fighting the zombies, but don't see we have a lot of other options. And a snake archer. Okay, good luck. That seems to be doing quite well. The horde hasn't quite got to him yet. Oh my goodness, look at the bones fly. Death won. Oh my goodness, Death itself was able to defeat the zombies. Hello, Gareth Battle. We're playing a campaign in a moment. It's the Bone Rain, yes it definitely is. This is the Night of the Living Dead campaign. Fight or die. Yes, it appears that we will have to fight or die. Wow. Okay. Well, let's try some dragons. Maybe they will be useful against the armies of the undead. Some dragons and Zeus. Zeus did reasonably well before. Of course, if Zeus doesn't work, we know what to back up Zeus. We know what to try. But we're going to try Zeus again for a moment here. And then perhaps some clams. Yes, clams. Ah, yes. I could potentially do Zeus with cheerleaders. We'll try this first. If this doesn't work, I think maybe I need to slow this down so we can see what's going on. One of the dragon carriers is running scared right into a wall. So is another one, sliding scared into the floor. Oh no, now Zeus is scared. Oh my god, look at his eyes, he's so scared. He's petrified with fear. And he doesn't seem to be using his lightning bolts very much when he's petrified with fear. I think we're going to have some trouble here. Come on, use those lightning bolts, Zeus. I don't think he's going to be using them. No, it's the end of our clam, dude. Yep, that's the end of everything. Okay. But you're thinking perhaps, if we have some cheerleaders, this will do a little better. I'm not sure what's up with the angle, but let's see if we can fix that. Hello? Alright, here we are. Cheerleaders. There they are. Okay, Zeus. Can you hold them off now? You're gonna have to hold them off, because if they get too close to you, they'll probably do exactly what they did before. So far, it's looking good. Just look at those lightning bolts tear through the armies of the dead. Zeus has decided to be brave and walk forward. I'm not sure that's the best decision on his part. Because there's another army coming around the corner there. Just look at them. If they get him from behind. I don't know. Oh, no. He's changing direction. Here we go. He knows they're coming. But they're quite close. They might manage to scare him. And not very close anymore. Wow. Those lightning bolts just went right around the corner. Look at them. All the way down the street. Shields and bones are raining in the air. Maybe there's few enough of them now that we can let him go at regular speed? No. Sorry, no. There is no frame rate. Oh no! He's killed his own cheerleaders! Zeus, you may be winning, but at what cost? Aha! There's at least one remaining skeleton warrior. Here he is. He's doing his best to scare Zeus, but I don't know, with this many fallen comrades right next to him, I'm not sure he has much weight behind his ability to scare. And indeed, that's the end. Hey! Zeus has won. The final fight. Here we are, the biggest arena. And probably the other side is just completely full of skeleton warriors. Oh, and Death is here too. Here's Death. And some vampires. And some swordcasters. Oh, and skeleton archers too. Skeleton archers may be a problem if we bring Zeus out again, but I think we have to at least give Zeus a try. He did so well last time. On the other hand, we've got so much space. Maybe we want to try something else. Maybe we want to try Lady Red Jade. Lady Red Jade and mini cheerleaders. Can the hordes of the dead be defeated by one tornado? Let us find out. I think maybe we need to slow this down again. Something's on fire, but I'm not sure it's us. Maybe it is us. It does kind of actually look like we're on fire. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe a ballista, but I wanted to try a tornado first. I'm not sure the ballista will actually survive the vampires, though. They tend to be quite good anti-artillery. Yeah, no, we didn't quite manage it, did we? But we will try replacing Lady Red Jade with ballista and see what happens. At the very least, be quite entertaining. Okay. Oh, we can afford more cheerleaders now. So I'm thinking maybe we'd rather have another ballista. Okay, can the ballista survive the vampires? Because I think they'll probably survive everything else. Here come the vampires. They're causing havoc. Seem to have shot them, though, and we're turning our attention back to the main army. There's actually one left. Two left. Oh, no. They've distracted us. We're starting to catch on fire. That's the end of the ballistas. No! The vampires took them out. Okay. How about Uller? Think Uller can win this battle? With the help of some cheerleaders? He's got the area of effect damage. He's got the freezing. Stop them right in their tracks. Maybe I should have placed him a little further back. On the other hand, it looks like he needs to march forward before he gets any. Yeah, the vampires are proving problematic for him too. But he has managed to freeze several of them. He's also frozen himself. Oh, but here come the axes. They're landing thick and fast amongst the armies of the dead. Oh, nope, he got shot. Archers from the back did him in. Okay. Is it time for Zeus again? I think it might be time for Zeus again. We ought to give Zeus a try at least before we move on to something that we haven't tried before. Okay. Zeus with cheerleaders, yet again. Can lightning defeat such a gigantic army? He's striding forward. Perhaps not the best thing to do, but he is. Vampires seem to be going directly for the cheerleaders. Still proving quite a distraction. Zeus is out front, and he hasn't attacked any of the archers yet. Now he's on fire. Oh no, he's really on fire now. Maybe if we control Zeus and keep him from just walking out there in front of everybody. Maybe then. Okay. Alrighty. There they are, the army of the dead. Those lightning bolts are going way high. I think maybe you're going to have to fend for yourself for a little bit, so I can't aim very well at them. Oh no, no, he can't fend for himself at all. Come on, Zeus. Pull yourself together. I don't think he's going to pull himself together. Nope. Okay. But we might be able to hide from the vampires. Hide up here. So, there's Zeus. And his cheerleaders. Okay, Zeus. Let's try this again. For all I know, the vampires can fly up cliffs, but I've discovered that flying units in this game often just can't do stuff like that. Here come the vampires. Are they going to be able to get at us? I kind of think not. Now, the fire archers might very well be able to get at us, so we have to start aiming for them. We'll get the vampires later. I'm not sure I'm actually doing them any damage. And yes, I'm on fire. No, no, this is not good. This is not good. No! Zeus is not going to win this battle. Even when we give him maximum advantage. Well, perhaps bomb cannons? I could see bomb cannons working quite well, especially given some cheerleaders to back them up, assuming they have the range I think they do. Let's see here. Okay, Mr. Bomb Cannon. Oh, I'm not sure he has the range. I was hoping he'd just start firing immediately. Maybe we want regular cannons. We can always hope. Come on, Bomb Cannon. Start firing, darn it. Quickly, before you get set on fire. No. It's not going to work. Bomb Cannon has already fallen apart. Do regular cannons have more range? I mean, I suppose we could be the Bomb Cannon. Let's try being the Bomb Cannon. Alrighty. Frantically clicking. I think I may have shot a vampire or two, but they're upon me now. This is not good. That's the end of it. I wonder if Lady Red Jade mainly lost due to RNG. There's Blackbeard. Could try Blackbeard. Let's try Blackbeard. Usually he's not very useful, but perhaps this is the situation he was looking for. He's a bit more of a tank, so he might survive the fire a little longer. Alrighty. It's not actually spun up yet, though. That's concerning. Perhaps we were not able to afford quite enough cheerleaders. Or perhaps we just didn't place them properly. Let's try this again. Okay. Blackbeard. And his cheerleaders. There. Is that going to look a little better? Is he going to get spun up? Because we definitely need him to turn into a tornado, or there's no really chance for him at all. Don't think it worked. He is surviving considerably well, though, against these, against the vampires. They only seem to be able to nip at his toes. But here come the fire archers, and this will determine what happens. Oh my goodness! He jumped right into the middle of them. He's on fire, but it hasn't stopped him yet. It did stop him. Okay, you think clams? We will try some clams. Okay, 6 cheerleaders and 4 clams, perhaps. Does that seem about right? Okay. Fortunately, the clams seem to want to walk forward, which is not smart on their part. Let's grab one and hold back. That is not a clam. I said let's grab one and hold back. Nope, they just get covered with vampires. Absolutely covered with vampires. Really needed them to hold back far more effectively than this. Okay. We'll try controlling them much sooner. Alrighty. Here come the clams. Clams are within range of the fire archers. Can there be enough clams? I don't know. Some of the cheerleaders are already gone. Throwing clams left and right. Oh, but I'm afraid now. I believe I can. No, I cannot throw clams while I'm afraid. Doing my best to back up. Not on fire yet. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, now I'm on fire. And I'm dead. Okay. What else could possibly work? Haven't tried Death himself yet. Put them over here at this end of the army so he doesn't have to face Death yet. Work his way down the ranks. No. Fire, unfortunately, has problems, yeah. Try Swordcasters. Try Candleheads. You could try the Pirate Queen. Let's try the Pirate Queen. Maybe not quite so close together, so she doesn't blow each other up. He is already on fire, though. That's not good. Nope. I think Lady Red Jade did better than anything, so I think we're going to go back to Lady Red Jade and see if the RNG can be on our side this time. Otherwise, we might have to turn on some of these options. Okay. Here she is. I put her off to the side this time in the hopes that would give her a slightly better chance. Seems to be doing better than before. I'm sure she'll be on fire pretty soon if she isn't already. Takes one arrow connecting with her. Her lifespan will be considerably less. On the other hand, she seems to be doing quite well. Can she do it this time? No! She did take out like half their army, though. Look at that. It's quite impressive, but not quite enough. Well, I think we're going to have to enable some options. And the one we're going to enable is halflings turned into black holes. It's the only way I can see us winning this battle. Place some black holes strategically across the map. There we go, and then we will be the tank that stands at the back and does nothing. And as far as I can tell, the best unit to do that with is the tree giant. In fact, we will place him way up here, where he'll be very hard to get to. Alrighty, here it goes. What is the campaign you've made? I will try it as soon as we have tried this. What is the name of the campaign? Alrighty, there we are. The black holes are growing. Oh, but we've got some vampires headed towards us. Oh, one of the black holes got death. Not sure that they'll get to these vampires, though. Vampires have been historically quite immune. One of them's heading up towards us here. Oh, he's made his way in. I think that means I can just leave the giant to his own devices. Hopefully he will simply smash them. I believe he is capable of that. On the other hand, nope. The faction war. Okay. Alright, you. We'll try the samurai giant. If that doesn't work, I think we'll give up this campaign and try yours. Okay, the faction war, you say? Alright. Possible we will hide behind this, whatever this is, stuck in the ground. Hopefully this will make us impervious to the black holes. And maybe also the vampires. I know you don't have to go all the way to the unit to control them. I know you can control them from a distance, but you have to have much better aim than I do. I always end up grabbing the wrong unit when I try and control them from a distance. Don't seem to be able to get at us yet. Oh no. Oh no. Black hole's influence is being felt. No! Defeat. Oh, well. One thing we could do is move a couple of the black holes. If they're attacking us and they're here, perhaps we put one nearer to us, because these are doing a fine job of deleting the of killing the rest of the army. We just need to be able to kill the few that make it through to us. Okay, let's try this. Okay, we got the right unit this time. We got sucked around that side before, so let's go this way. Oh no, there's still some vampires have made it up this way. It's not good. Can we stamp on them? Not really. On the other hand, we can probably survive the black hole longer than they can, so if they follow us in, we might yet win. Nope. Yeah, I don't think this is a possible one to win, so I'm going to load your campaign. It's called The Faction War. Just to remind anybody who's not watching us on Twitch, but perhaps on Mixer or YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, that at the moment I'm only able to view chat on Twitch. I haven't figured out how to get it to show me everybody's chat all at once. So, if you want to chat, if you want to suggest your campaign, you're going to have to come over to Twitch. Sorry about that. Hopefully, eventually we'll get that all worked out. Okay. Faction. Dull factions. This is a campaign. Dull factions, factions, nation. The Faction War. There we are. Are you Cernduil 2008? Is that you? Okay, it has been successfully downloaded and installed. Let's see if we can view it or if I need to mess with things again and reboot the, not reboot the machine, but restart tabs. I've had this trouble with things not showing up that I've just downloaded. So we'll have a little look here and see. Nope, it's not showing up. Okay. So I'm going to restart tabs and hopefully then it will show up. I'm going to just quickly remove one of the current ones here because that often helps. Okay. Should not take too long to restart tabs. Assuming I typed things right. There we go. Should be showing up for you in just a moment here. There we go. And with luck, we'll have downloaded the new campaign. The other one showed up at the end. It's not always predictable where they will show up. The faction war, there it is. Excellent. Okay, the tribal faction is attacking. Let me turn off the black hole settings here. Okay, resume. So we got 8,500 credits. We can use any units we like. That is very convenient. They have many protectors, many spear throwers and clubbers, a few bone mages, many protectors around the mammoth. Well, if there's a mammoth, I think we want a Hwacha, because the Hwacha is the mammoth killer. But it's going to need to be protected a little bit in order for it to last long enough to do the mammoth. So I think we want some kind of artillery. The stoners are pretty cheap. So get some stoners here. Hopefully they can get through the shields. And in general, I find that using Sarissas is pretty good for just cleaning up this kind of stuff. So I have a bunch of Sarissas at the back. Let's try it like that and see how it goes. So far, so good. The Hwacha has yet to fire on the mammoth. There we go. Okay, that ought to make a big difference. Otherwise, the mammoth would quite possibly have trampled all of our Sarissas. There's still a bone mage. He's wreaking havoc. Ah, someone's got to him. Don't have a lot of units left, though. The Hwacha is insisting upon still firing on the dead mammoth. Having a little trouble getting around the mammoth. Maybe we shouldn't have placed quite so many units directly behind it. Oh, the Hwacha is still up, though. It's firing over everyone's heads, though, as it always does. That's what makes it so effective against tall units like the mammoth, and ineffective against everything else. There we go! Alrighty. We have beaten back the tribal faction. But now the farmers are attacking. It's a very good thing we turned off the halflings turned into black hole thing, or we'd been in real trouble. Okay. Got a lot of tough, tanky units. I think we probably want some ballistas. A couple of ballistas may be all we need. Turns out we need more. We may have to give them cheerleaders. I don't know. We'll see. I've liked the ballista Minotaur solution in the past. I think that the halflings are liable to glom onto the Minotaur, and that might be that might help us. Might delay everything. In fact, maybe some snake archers will help delay everything as well, so that our ballistas can fire at everything. And then, what's left? I guess more Sarissas. I really do like Sarissas for what's left, but maybe archers? Archers might be a little more effective. Okay, we'll try that. See if we need any cheerleaders or not. Oh no! Oh, good. It was like the wheelbarrows have breached, but they've just run off the world as well. I'm not sure that our ballistas can fire fast enough. Archers are having a good try, though. I think we're probably going to need some cheerleaders with these ballistas. Yeah, okay. Archers were quite good, but they weren't worth what we were paying for them, I don't think. So, 3 cheerleaders for the ballista. We'll see if that fixes it. Okay. Taking those down. Oh, but the crows are getting through to it. That's not good. Oh, they got through, and actually they got it. So, it's going to have to be the archers now. Can the archers do it? I'm not sure they can. Even with the cheers, they're having trouble. Okay. Well, let's get rid of the Minotaur and try something else. Let's try a couple of bone mages at the front. And then our own army of distractions. Some bards. Alrighty. Well, that was certainly an explosive beginning to the battle. So far the crows seem to be well distracted by our bards. That was their purpose. Yes! Victory! Okay, now they've got archers. What are we going to do against their archers? Got a lot of units. I think I want a tank. I think I want a gun line. We'll see how that does. Does pretty well. Okay. Now we're in ancient times. Very complex cities. And they've got a Zeus and Minotaurs on their side, and ballistas. Oh my goodness. And lots of shieldy pointy boys. Pumpkin catapults, maybe? Couple of pumpkin catapults to go bouncy down the streets. And then perhaps some sarissas of our own at the back to finish off anyone who makes it past the pumpkin catapults. Let's see how this goes. Well, they may not last very long. The pumpkin catapults seem to have done their job. Mostly. Now here come the snakes. Snakes could be a problem for us. Oh, we got the Minotaur. That's good. We don't have shields, but we do have reach. They've got Zeus, though. We're quite evenly spaced. That could be a big problem. Zeus seems to be concentrating on those guys over there. A lot of his lightning bolts are missing. But we're struggling here. And their ballistas are coming to bear. This is not good. I think we've probably lost. Yes, we've lost. Okay, well, let's try something different. Thinking we need some mammoths. They're not gonna be able to do it alone. I know that for sure. So I did like the catapults. I'm gonna place them further back. There we go. All right. And perhaps a swordcaster or a reaper. I think a reaper. All right. And some vampires, perhaps? Vampires are very strong. Let's try that. Fortunately, the vampires are getting trampled by the mammoths. I was afraid that might happen. But the mammoths are doing quite a good job of trampling most of their army. Death is stuck, but he's waiting for them to come to him, which is fine by me. One of the pumpkin catapults has moved forward, but has been destroyed. The other one is lying in wait. It's Death versus the Minotaur, and it's Death versus Zeus. And Death appears to have died. But he's taken the Minotaurs with him. Fortunately, I think he was one of the last ones we had left. Yeah. Okay. So, vampires perhaps not the best choice. What should I have instead of vampires? Get some sword casters. Get some clams. Also get Cupid. If Cupid survives at all, could sow chaos in the enemy ranks. Oh dear. Didn't do nearly as well without the vampires for distraction. See if the swordcaster can throw enough swords to these minotaurs. Oh no, what's going on over here? Oh, the minotaur got him, but he got the minotaur too. And the clams. It moved a little too far forward. Oh, but the swordcaster took out Zeus. Excellent. I'm a little worried about death here. Yeah, he got ballisted. I was afraid of that. Okay, well, let's try a gun line. You never know, it might work. And we'll give this gun line some moral support. Not quite that much moral support. Got plenty of time. The enemy to get to them. Fortunately, they decided to walk forward, which is not what we wanted. Some of them are getting cheered, so they might just manage it. Fortunately, here come the snakes. Cheerleaders are moving forward, though. Oh no, Zeus has gotten into them. They need to shoot him quickly. And they have failed. Now we're going to need to move them forward. That's our only hope if we're going to try this strategy. Since they were going to march forward anyway, let's put them forward already so they can start firing immediately. Fortunately, the snakes are proving a problem. And the minotaurs somewhat of a problem as well. Still got quite a few left, though. But the snakes. Oh, the snakes. Okay, we need another strategy. This is not going to work. What
if we gather in just one area, so they've got to all come single file into that area. That might work. Also, what if we're raptors? Here we come. It's going to be mighty hard for Zeus to attack us without also attacking his own people. And oh my goodness, we're just overwhelming them. I don't know if enough of us will survive to actually kill them, but at the moment it's looking good for us. Look at all those raptors. Of course, now most of them are dead in a pile, but hopefully just a few of them can make it through. Just enough of them to take out the rest of the army. Oh, it's not looking good. Did quite well initially, but in the end we were defeated. Okay. However, perhaps an initial force of raptors backed up by something far more effective. Perhaps backed up by Ballista Cheerleader. And perhaps some kind of archer. I guess just regular archers are probably what we want for this. Okay, let's try that. Do we still have enough raptors for this strategy to be effective? I don't know. Do not know. Here come the ballista bolts. Well, there were a few ballista bolts. Here come more ballista bolts. Here come the archers. They're kind of stuck. We just have to manage to actually hit them. Where the heck they are. I think that was their ballista. I'm hoping our ballista can fire with enough force to just clear some of this out. It might be stuck. Looks kind of stuck. Let me go see if I can unstick the ballista. Hello, ballista. I think maybe the street's just too wide for the ballista. That wasn't the ballista after all. Oh well, we won. Eventually we managed to shoot the remaining units, even without the ballista's help. Cool. Uh-oh, it's the Vikings. The Vikings are getting ready to yump upon us. So I think we need to be very far away. Wonder if even we might be able to be Artemis. Then we just need something for them to mistakenly yump upon. So we'll have a whole bunch of bards randomly spaced throughout the map. Okay, let's try that. Those Valkyries could be a problem. I don't know, we'll see here. Don't forget to shoot the Valkyries. Yes, you've gotten them. I think we're alright now. So long as we can pepper the Jarl. Yeah, we've got the Jarl. There's another Jarl here. Oh no, though. The Ice Archers are starting to be able to reach us. This is not good. We've got to be firing at them. Even though they're not the closest units. Quickly, before we're frozen to death. Turn your arrows to the Ice Archers. Soon, please. No, no! We're getting very cold indeed. Fire some bows, please. No. Okay, so we weren't enough of a distraction. Perhaps a couple of cheerleaders is what we need. Alright, we're within range. Just need to shoot those ice archers. Got a couple of shots off on us, but there's somebody left somewhere. Are the Vikings hiding in the trees? Who's left? It's you. No, you didn't go there on your own. You were following some bards. We're having a very hard time getting at you here. Alrighty, here we go. Can you do it now? There we go. Alright. I'm sorry about that, Meow. You could try one of the other services. We are multicasting now. You can always just use the Twitch chat and watch on Facebook or Twitter or Mixer. I'm using Restream.io, so should be on all those other services as well. Okay, so we are facing the Dynasty faction. They are attacking us with their dragons and their watches and their Monkey King. And they've got these samurai here who can deflect bolts of all kinds. So I think we need something to just blow them up. Put a couple of bone mages up front. Try and take out the samurai. Okay, maybe some stoners back here. Take out the ninjas. Perhaps a mammoth. Here. Here. And I think we need a ballista if we're gonna take out the Monkey King. Won't put it with cheerleaders yet. We'll just give ourselves 2 ballistas and see how that works. Then everybody else, archers, I think. Just want to outrange them as best we can. Let's try that. Oh no, the mammoths are getting stuck. They're getting bogged down in the water. They are proving a very useful distraction. Got most of their units. The Monkey King is through. Can the ballista handle the Monkey King? I think it just had a try. But he's still alive. Maybe. Maybe he's not. Maybe they got him. It's kind of hard to tell with the Monkey King. Not doing a very good job of hitting their watches with our ballistas, though. But our archers are doing quite well. Oh my goodness. That was a very effective watcher barrage there. But, nevertheless, victory for us. Okay, it is now the Renaissance. They've put their tank at the back. It's probably not smart. I've got many painters at the front. I'm not sure who can deal with painters better than teachers. So put a bunch of teachers there. Okay, but they do have... They're gonna get shot, so we need some musket fodder. Perhaps some stoners? Oh, there's not room for them. Okay, we'll put some stoners in front to get shot. And we'll put teachers behind them. Okay. Gonna need some kind of artillery to get rid of the tank. I'm thinking cannons. some cannons over there, some cannons over here. Okay. And then I think maybe death. We'll see how we do. Notice the jousters. They're going to be a problem for the cannons. I was hoping the cannons would take out the tank, but I'm not so sure they'll manage it now that the cavalry's amongst them. Oh, and the tank took out death. That's not good. Oh, but the cannons, they did take out the cavalry. Now they just need to manage to take out the tank. Yes! Victory! Okay, now it's pirates. They've got cannons. They've got the pirate queen and the pirate captain. They've got these guys, the harpooners. A very balanced force, and it's going to be very difficult for us to counter such a balanced force. But I think our best bet is clams. We'll start with just clams and see how that goes. Here come the clams. So far so good. Oh, but the pirate queen, she is not fooled by clams. She's just going to cleave right through them. That could be a problem. I was hoping that they would distract her. But they have not been distracting her. On the other hand, she just got harpooned by her own folks. We don't have very many clams left. I think we've lost. Somewhere there's more clams, though. Where even are they? Is it you? You look dead, but you're not. Oh no. Well, that's the end of it. Okay. So clams not as effective as I had hoped. What about cavalry? Can they just simply charge onto the ship? Take out the pirates? Let's find out. Here they go. Well, they did prove surprisingly effective. I am surprised at how effective they were. But I don't think they were quite enough on their own. I think we're going to have to pair them back a little bit and back them up with something a little better. No, they couldn't take on the pirate queen. Defeat. Okay. But boy, the first couple waves were very effective. Maybe we just need them and the clams. Maybe that'll do it. If we do that, we really need the clams to be much closer. They need to be firing already, so we can't have them hiding on the ship. They need to be right at the front, unfortunately. Fortunately, most of the clams seem to be disappearing into the drink. Oh, they're coming back again. Unfortunately, they seem to have moved a little too far forward, and there's the pirate queen. Do they have enough clams to overwhelm her? They do! There we go. Clams. Clams and cavalry. The old combination that I'd never actually tried together before. Okay. It's time for the dead. Who could defeat the dead? We did quite well before with Lady Red Jade, but I'm going to try Raptors first, because I really think it'd be interesting to see how Raptors do. I don't know, has there been any action movie yet where dinosaurs fight the undead? Well, not quite as effective as one might have hoped. I think they're going to need some backup. Some ranged units of some kind. So let's get some archers in there. Oh, I didn't realize you were going away. I've been playing your campaign. I hope you didn't miss it all. Oh no, they didn't get all of the vampires. This could be problematic. See, though. Got quite a few archers. They all fire at once. They can even take out Death, as you saw there. Now they just have to survive the pumpkin catapults. Which they're kind of doing. Some of them, anyway. Oh, yes. Well, you didn't say you were going away. I'm sorry. That seems to have done it. Here we are again. We're going to need to quit and restart tabs, because nowadays, when campaigns end for some reason, it just bugs out. I'm wondering if I should just reinstall tabs. I'm kind of worried I'll lose the April Fool's DLC if I do that. But that's something for next week. For now, we just need to restart it because the menu has disappeared. I can play it again and see if I can remember what I used that won each time. I spent a lot of time on the Ancient campaign. That was one that took the longest, the Ancient battle. If anyone else has a campaign to suggest, feel free to do so. And if you're not watching us on Twitch, if you're watching us on one of the other platforms, currently I'm only able to view Twitch chat, so you'll have to chat on Twitch even if you're viewing on Facebook or Mixer or one of the other platforms that we're streaming to today. Okay, here we go, the Faction War. I'll see if I can do a quick recap. Alrighty, so I think for this, what did I use? I used a bunch of Sarissas, I remember that much. A bunch of Sarissas at the back. I think there was a Hwacha in the middle. And then some Stoners in front. I think it was. Try that. It was a bit of a close thing, I seem to remember. The Sarissas had a hard time getting around the Mammoth. We're not doing nearly as well. A bunch of the Sarissas got stuck behind the Hwacha this time. Okay. Maybe it was something different at the front than Stoners. I'm not sure that's right. What else might I have used? Not sure what else I might have used. Farmers is quite strong, so we'll put some farmers at the front and see how they do. Oh no, the Hwacha has not managed to hit the Mammoth yet. It's going to trample a lot of our Sarissas. Come on, Hwacha, get your act together. There we go. The question is, do we have enough Sarissas left to win the battle? And I'm not sure that we do. Well, no one else has suggested another one yet, so... Oh, there we go, victory. I'm just trying to remember if I could see if I can remember what I used that won. Let's see if this was right. I think maybe I also had some bards, I forget. I must have had something else. Archers are not that effective against hay balers, for instance. We might yet manage it. I don't know, that's a lot of crows that suddenly descended upon us. No. We definitely must have had something else. I think it was bards. We had some bards. Yeah, I know I don't have to play it again, but nobody else has suggested another campaign, so for now this is what we're doing. There we go. Okay. The archers are surviving much better this time. They're even advancing. We do still have crows to contend with. There we go. Alright, what did I use for the medieval units? Not sure I remember. I think in the end I did end up using some ballistas. Maybe death? I'm trying to remember what else. Oh no, I used the gun line, that's right. Totally used the gun line. There we go. And then in the ancient era, ooh, I seem to remember I needed a cheerleader ballista. I was not able to do it without one. The ancient era was the hardest one for me. Then what else? Raptors. There were raptors, I remember. Then archers at the back, I think? I think that was how we did it. We had to wait a while here because there was just this giant pile of bodies. The archers to wade through all of the bodies to finally shoot whoever was left at the bottom. I think our ballista actually got stuck. This ballista is doing a lot better than ours did. If anyone wants to suggest another campaign we can play, I'd be glad to. I'm just doing a little refresher here. Since the author of this campaign was not around to see me play it. There we go. Okay, and I believe for this we used Cheerleader Artemis and a bunch of bards. So Artemis. And some cheerleaders. Can't have been that many cheerleaders. Maybe it was just 2. And the bards, there they are. Okay, let's see if that does it again. Tried Artemis without the cheerleaders, but she was not able to fire fast enough to keep the ice archers from freezing her, so we sold off some bards, got ourselves some cheerleaders instead. Wow, they carried the boat all the way over to the trees to throw it on some bard. That takes dedication. That did not happen last time. Okay, who's left? There were some Vikings kind of stuck in the trees who'd followed some bards there. We had trouble with them last time. Where are you going now? Oh, something happened over here. We've got a comatose headbutter. It just needs to be put out of her misery. There we go. And for the dynasty, I think we I remember putting a mammoth in the gazebo. I remember that much. I believe there were some stoners in front. No, there were some bone mages in front to try and take out the samurai. There were a couple of ballistas in back to go after the Monkey King. And then in the middle, I think it was just archers. But let's have some fun. We'll have it be balloon archers this time. They didn't take out all the samurai. We're still connecting with an awful lot of our balloons. Oh no, that's not good. Maybe we really needed regular archers. I don't know, the increased firing rate of the balloon archers is pretty attractive, I have to say. And they're maybe not quite as effective as normal archers would be. The Hwachas are doing a much better job than they did last time. Last time they really didn't do a very good job. Oh no! Lost a lot of archers in that last volley. There we go. And then for the Renaissance, we used some stoners in front to soak up the damage. We used some teachers to fight the painters. We used cannons on the sides to kill the tank. Then, I forget what else we used. I think we had death. Does that sound right? We had death. I think that must have been most of what we had. I'm going to throw some berserkers in because I just don't remember how we spent the rest of the money. Maybe it was on the units that you already see. I don't know. This time we managed to take out the cavalry right away. Last time we had some rampant cavalry running wild amongst our cannons, and that was a problem. Yeah, the simulation campaigns seem to be some of the better ones. There's just so many maps to choose from, so that'll be fun when you get that finished. Okay, and then we had pirates. It took us a while to figure out what to do against the pirates. But in the end, I think we had cavalry and clams, something I've never really tried together before, but they worked quite well together. I was really surprised. So we had 4 cavalry units. There they are. Poised to just run right up the gangplank. And then we had a bunch of clams at the back. Well, actually, you had to move them forward so that they did anything. There we go. The cavalry just completely discombobulated the cannons there. We did have some trouble with the Pirate Queen. In the end, we were able to outclam her, but I don't know if we'll manage it this time. It was a close thing last time. Not quite as many clams this time. She's taken out several already. Yeah, we didn't quite manage it this time. I think it was a matter of RNG. Let me just try it one more time. Just remember we had someone for the cavalry dueling the Pirate Queen. They lost, but it was quite the battle. No, not that attack. It's a very good attack against clams. I guess we were just lucky that we won last time. Let's try something else, just for fun. Yes, but can you harpoon the wind? I think we've got enough for 2 of them. Yes, we do, with 1,000 left over. What are we going to do with that 1,000? Why not? Oh no! One of them didn't turn into a tornado! Not sure quite what happened there. It just didn't quite work out. Hey, victory in any case. And then the spooky campaign, which I believe you saw. So, yeah. See if I can come up with a more interesting way to win the spooky campaign. Let's try cheerleader tank. Oh, cool. Well, if it's done by the end of the stream, before the end of the stream, then I will definitely play it. We've got about an hour left of the stream at this point. Okay, let's see how this goes. Come on, tank. Spin up. You can do it. Maybe. All the cheerleaders don't just get shot. I think maybe we need more cheerleaders. Wow. Death versus the tank is quite something. Oh, Death won. It's not good. Somebody reload quickly. There we go. We did get Death. We might manage it. Catapults are kind of accidentally killing each other. Oh, here comes a good shot. Missed us, though. And there we go. We've won again. Okay. Now, it's probably going to lock up, so can I hit escape? There we go. Main menu. Aha! Are there any of these that I haven't played? I think I have played all of these that I've downloaded. Well, let's just see what we can see in the workshop. Maybe we won't have to reboot. Halfling. There's one just called Halfling. It looks like they've got units on both sides, though. I would like to be able to place my units. Graveyard Hard, huh? We do have that last level of the other campaign we still haven't managed to beat, so I'll bring that up. Final fight. Okay. So, what might manage to win the final fight? Can't afford the Ice Giant. Haven't tried the Tree Giant yet. Give him a couple of cheerleaders and see if that helps. Somehow don't think it will. Kind of worry that fire will be very effective against the Tree Giant. Yeah. Well, let's see here. If we turn Halflings on again, maybe we can beat this. Just need to be a little more strategic about it. I think we just want one giant black hole. I think we want it here. I want to lure the vampires there with something very tasty. Minotaurs have lots of blood. I'll put some Minotaurs around there. So hopefully, we still need to be able to afford the other thing though. So we want something big and tasty and also cheap, so like monks. Put a bunch of monks here. They're big tough tanks with lots of blood. And we just want to be able to afford someone who can stand at the back. It's going to be the Samurai Giant, I think. He seems to have really fancy footwork for some reason. He's going to stand way back by the door. Okay. Yes, I've managed to possess him. Good. Let's see how this goes. There's the black hole. Beginning to grow. Here come the vampires. They're headed for the monks. Got the monks, but here comes the black hole. It's growing. Can it grow fast enough? We'll see. But notably, none of the vampires have come to attack me yet. Oh no, here they come, and they're flying right through the black hole. This is not good. They're not doing me much damage, though. Black hole will attend to that. Oh, I stomped on them. I can stomp on them again. Oh my god, the black hole. There's one left. If I can only manage to stomp on him. Come on. Victory! Oh my god, the black hole. Can we see what's inside it? Kinda. Not really. It's a mess, though. Oh my goodness, it's a mess. There we go. That's what's inside the black hole. Kind of reminds me of Event Horizon. Okay. We finally beat the campaign by chasing it with a black hole halfling. Let's turn those settings off. On the other hand, we could mess with this for a while while we're waiting for someone else to suggest a campaign. Now again, if you are watching on some platform other than Twitch, I can't see your chats. We haven't figured out how to get that working yet. So if you want to chat to me the name of a campaign that you would like me to play, you're going to have to come over to Twitch at least just to do that. Cool. Well, maybe in a few minutes, when we've got a few more levels done, we'll play our campaign. I'm just going to mess with the April Fool's DLC for just a little bit. I turned off Make Units Not Die almost immediately because I knew that would make the battles never end. But I also didn't have Make Units Tiny, so we'll try that for a bit. No reason not to have Pillar Mammoths on. I also turned off all units Spin. I mean, of course, we want the all debug tools on. I think I'll leave all units Spin off. I think it's just too weird. We'll try this. So, if we're going to do this on a map where tiny units will make a difference, what a small map. Small map. So the Renaissance, but that's a pretty basic map. I'm thinking actually the Ancient map is where tiny units is gonna make the most difference. Okay. So how actually small are these units? If we have, say, a clubber. Can I tell that he's small? He is kind of short. He's really not all that tiny, is he? But I guess his weapon is supposed to be big in relationship, and you could tell that's a pretty darn big club for such a small clubber. So really we want people with really big weapons, like the king. There he is, a tiny king with a giant sword. I wonder if the ranged units have bigger bolts as well. That's a pretty big rock. Yeah, okay. So maybe we want some stoners. Will they look ridiculous? They are carrying pretty darn big stones. Giant swords from the swordcaster. Yeah, those are pretty big swords. Giant pumpkins from the pumpkin catapult. The cheerleaders gonna have giant pom-poms? Yeah, they totally do. Ooh, the mace spinner. Maybe with bigger maces he'll actually be a little more stable. He's always been just kind of loosey-goosey. Let's just see what happens. Oh, yep, they're making tiny noises too. And of course, none of them could die, so this battle will just go on forever. There's going to be a lot of swords sticking out of everybody. Look at this dude. Those toners are just absolutely ridiculous. Alright, Gareth Battle, let me know when you've got it done to the point where you think it'd be worth me trying it out. See what happens if we invert gravity. Swordcaster doesn't care. In fact, I think that probably the Swordcaster is at an advantage when there is inverted gravity. Okay, I want to try something. Okay, let's go to a different map. Go to a nice, big, wide open map. Why not simply the main simulation map? And with units not being able to die, let's get a Swordcaster. Put him up against a Mace Spinner with cheerleaders. Why not? We'll give him cheerleaders too. The cheerleader isn't able to die, everything should simply get faster and faster. And in fact, with the Mace Spinner unable to kill his own cheerleaders, this is what happens. I think I'm going to have to do this again in slow motion. Oh my god, the swords. I think maybe they should start having the swords eventually fade away. It's something I've worried about in the past. Never actually tried this before, though. You know, the only thing that this is missing is, of course, a Snake Archer with his own set of cheerleaders. And of course, slow motion. So here we go. I never got the Snake Archer, so let's just do this again. Tried to get the Snake Archer, but I just couldn't get the Snake Archer for some reason. Snake Archer. Thank you. There we go. Somehow the rate of fire of the Snake Archer just does not compare with the rate of fire of the Swordcaster. Now, if units can't die, does that mean snakes can't die? I don't know. Are snakes units? Do they count? Can they still die? Obviously, the cheerleaders are not going to kill them, but if the Swordcaster ever manages to get anywhere near them, he might well destroy some snakes. And now it's one big mess. Oh my god. I just don't see any dead snakes yet. Oh my god, the rubber snakes. Ah! I have a feeling that for some reason when I had it in slow motion it was more contained, and as soon as I let it run full speed, It's just like the physics went crazy. Maybe that was just coincidence. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was like, one of the cheerleaders died, but units aren't allowed to die. Oh my god. What is going on over here? Porcupine cheerleader is heading back to the battle. Best he can. Snakes. I think there's some snakes with swords in them now. I guess that's enough for now. I did want to try out the mace spinner, the tiny mace spinner, and see if it's more effective than the regular mace spinner. Perfect map for it, but we need to change the options again. Okay. Need to allow units to die. Make units tiny, yes. Okay, that's fine. So we just want to use a bunch of mace spinners and see if they're more effective with larger maces and smaller bodies. And their best bet is to be going against someone who's just like an unarmed fighty dude. With a flintlock, he does have guns, but picks them up pretty quick. As you notice, he's got bigger maces. He's doing a much better job. He's spinning much more effectively, hitting the enemy units much more effectively. All he needed was bigger maces. The maces were just not big enough. Ta-da! Victory! What about some dudes with shields, huh? What about some ancient hoplites? How do we do against them? Maybe not quite as effective. I think we need folks without actual pointy sticks, so just some shield bearers. Try some shield bearers and see how we do against them. The shields are also bigger, that's a problem for us. Kind of surprised that they can even carry the shields. We were winning up here, but now we're losing. Maybe they'd be good against skeleton warriors? They've got shields and stuff too, but they're pretty darn easily crushed. They might scare us though. Yeah, they're scaring us. Can't scare us forever though. Actually, maybe they can, I don't know. What was that? I think he knocked one of the skeleton's heads off and it flew across the map and hit another skeleton. Still having a hard time hitting him, but it's partly because he's so short. It's the shortest skeleton warrior that survived the best. But he couldn't scare them all the time. He's doing pretty well over here though, isn't he? He's fighting with his sword and stuck behind his back. Not stuck behind his back anymore. Let's do this in spinning. There we go. Finally won. Wow. Another thing we didn't do is try Candleheads with the make ranged units attack fast on. So put them up against, say, some harvesters. See if they can hold the harvesters off. Looks kind of like they can. Oh, interesting, their gloves are giant too. Yeah, they definitely could, wow. Let's try more harvesters. Let's also make everything regular size again. Oh no, that's too bad. So you're watching on your tablet and then messing with campaigns on your laptop or your main computer? Or are you trying to do it all on your tablet? Wow. How many harvesters is it going to take to actually counter just a few Candleheads? They can fire this fast. Finally able to beat them, wow. Oh, they do against other big tanky units. Knights, for instance. got about half an hour left of the stream, so if you want to give me the title of your campaign, if it's finished enough for me to play, then I'll go ahead and play it. They're not so good at keeping off knights. Knights are just too big and tanky, and their shields must protect them somewhat. But the king. A couple of kings. Okay, what about more kings? 4 kings? They keep away 4 kings? It's a lot closer. There's 1 more king, they might not be able to manage it. Let's see. He's almost, oh, he almost got a swing in there. Uh-oh. Killed 1. Maybe 6 kings. Oh, not quite. Oh, they took out a couple. It's like 6 kings is just too many. What about tank? Can they lift the tank up into the air? They just can't fire fast enough. But the tank is also firing faster. It's also technically a ranged unit. So obviously what we need is even more candleheads. That was not enough candleheads. So we want even more candleheads. Nope, just nope. Tank is just far too powerful. What about death? Death is not powerful enough. Of course, we just have absurd numbers of candleheads over here. Let's pare it down a little bit. A little more sane. Still able to defeat death quite handily. 2 rows of candleheads. Yep, 1 row of candleheads. Even 1 row of candleheads, wow. Half a row of candleheads? Yeah. Like 6 candleheads? 5 candleheads? Wow. 4 candleheads? No, 4 candleheads can't do it. It takes 5. It takes 5 candleheads. Okay, well now we know. What do we want to put a swordcaster up against? A mammoth. Swordcaster versus mammoth. Okay, not quite. Not quite enough, but maybe 2 swordcasters? The faster swords? Oh, you got one of them. Yeah, still got both of them. Wow, okay. How about instead Ice Giant? He's having a little harder time actually hitting them. Oh, he got one though. Got a shot off. Didn't actually destroy it. Much better at attacking ground units than units that float above the ground. No, he eventually smashed them. Okay, let's get some more swordcasters. Only one swordcaster left. Not enough. We still haven't equaled the cost. Now it's equal. There we go. The swordcasters finally beat him. Oh my god, look at all those swords in his gut. Well, do you have a campaign for me, even if it's unfinished? I could certainly play a little, the beginning of it, test it for you if you'd like. I suppose I could just look and see if you've uploaded anything. This one was one of yours. So if we go and look, I guess we've got to look here. There it is. Sir Noodle, 2008. Can I search for your things, or do I have to do it on the... Okay, no, I can't do it there. I'm going to have to do it in my web browser. She will not see, because I'm not capturing it at the moment. Oh, you're finished. Excellent. What is the name of the campaign? I await the name in anticipation. This one? Yes, this must be it. This is you. Yep, the most recently updated one. So you'll subscribe to it. I'm probably gonna have to restart tabs again, but we'll hope that maybe I don't have to. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. Okay. Alrighty, we're back. With luck. There, the grand battles. Alrighty. Alright, so we are facing tribal units. They're on the bridge. I think for the bridge we want stuff that will knock them off the bridge. So we want some... Oh, we're not allowed Renaissance units. Aha! So we don't have any horse units. Well, let's start with the mammoth. That ought to cause some chaos. Maybe actually we'll have some bone mages in front of the mammoth and some more bone mages behind the mammoth. Oh, okay, so no using tribal units, you say. Okay. So, if we can't use a mammoth, maybe a harvester or two? 3 or 4, maybe we'll work here. Some scarecrows at the back, perhaps. Some ninjas here. And some snake archers. I'll stream tomorrow, but I'm not going to be streaming tabs. Tomorrow is the retro stream. I stream tabs once a week on Thursdays. Oh, I've still got some settings on. Let me fix that. Sorry. Should have done this before. Okay, good. Oh, no. Make balloons metal. Okay, that's all off now. Good. I was like, why are my snake archers doing so well? It's because I still had some settings on. Aha! Oh, and excellent. The mammoth fell off. I was really kind of worried. Why are you not throwing crows? They're right there. Right in front of you. That is why you died. There's only snake archers left. They only have a couple spear throwers left. Yes! Okay, cool. Oh no, I hate this map. I hate this map so much. I never win on this map. We can't use Renaissance units. That's unfortunate because I know halberds are very good on this map. Now, the other thing that's good on this map are blunderbuss dudes. So we'll try a bunch of blunderbuss dudes and see how they do. Read the names. Sneak attack, huh? What? Hello? You're right there. You just leapt up into the air for no apparent reason. Unfortunately, the descriptions I'm not sure how I can see. From here, anyway. I could from the main menu, though, but I have to go back to that to view them. So, what else might be good against Renaissance units? I guess just archers. The thing is, the archers never aim at them, you know? They ought to be able to aim at them above, over the platforms, but they never do. Okay, let's try that. Well, we're moving forward. That's a good sign. Yeah, you're using pikemen. Of course you're using pikemen. Sorry, halberdiers, yeah. Use halberdiers too if I was allowed them. Okay. Maybe we'll manage it. Who's left? I see a halberd over here. Yep, oh, but he's falling off, he's falling off. Ah, phew, victory. Next battle is called Pirate Raid. We are being raided by pirates, so we are not allowed pirate units. So what are we going to do against such firepower? Thinking maybe some harvesters again. If these work quite well. Oh, I know. I think it's time for berserkers. I want to try them out at the very least to see how they do in this situation. Okay. Pirates have come raiding, but they were not expecting to be raided back! That was a bit of an anticlimactic charge as they all jumped onto the ground. Oh, here's some more of them jumping onto the ground. Will they be able to take out the Pirate Queen? She's pretty good at being surrounded. Jumping up in the air to try and attack her. That did not work so well, did it? I got them away from the bombs, though. Oh no, I think we might be about to lose. Pirate Captain's also doing quite well as well. Very killy, but they're just not so good against tanky units. Oh, no! We managed it! Victory! Okay, what's next? 10 minutes left. They're being sieged by the Dynasty. They have dragons on the lower level. That seems a questionable decision. I think we want the ballistas. Ballistas on the battlements. This may be a mistake. Maybe we want some Minotaurs down here to charge at them. Maybe break some holes in their balloons. We'll have some Zeus here behind the ballistas. We'll have snake archers because they're always good to confuse the enemy. And we'll have a bunch of sarissas. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, the ballistas was a bad idea. They immediately turned around and they got shot. Minotaurs against the dragons worked surprisingly well, so that's good. The very slowly dying ballista here as it slowly sinks through the world. It's the problem when you have other parts of the world below that part of the world and it gets to the code where the things sink through the world. They just keep slowly sinking through the world. Oh, I didn't notice the Monkey King. He could be a problem. Oh, maybe he jumped off the world. Slowly sinking dragons. Zeus is still up, that's good. Looks like we lost all of our sarissas. It's up to Zeus and the snake archers now. Well, now they're just kind of stuck there, the ballistas. Interesting. They sink through one layer of ground, but that's all. Alrighty. Victory. What is next? Multi-way siege. And it is the armies of the undead. Well, when you're surrounded, it's hard to go wrong with the Pirate Queen. To back up the Pirate Queen, we should have some ranged units back there. I think just regular archers is what we want. We'll see how that goes. Might should have placed the Pirate Queen a little further forward. I don't want her burning to death before she manages to attack anybody. Oh no, this one's falling off the world. We've lost one Pirate Queen already. This one's doing a pretty good job over here. She's cleaning up pretty well. Oh, but she also jumped off the world. That's not so good, and our archers are on fire. Oh, we might lose this one. Definitely should have placed the Pirate Queen a little further forward. Now it's an arch off, and I think we're going to lose. Yeah, okay. So, Pirate Queens, further forward. Okay, we'll try it again. Nope. Being further forward did not help her enough. Gonna need a different strategy. Okay. So, let's replace our Pirate Queens with some cheaper tanks that we can have more of, like monks. Okay, let's try that. Well, we won 2 of the battles, but we lost that one. Maybe we won 3 of the battles. Still got some more units here that we need to dispatch. Okay, we managed it! There we go. Okay, so monks and archers beat the undead. This should be easy, right? Sieging the castle is never easy. I always had a lot of trouble sieging the castle. Watches might be good. So they fire upwards. We'll put a couple of those here. Having the Pirate Queen around. These are all medieval units. Okay, so we can't use medieval units. Having the Pirate Queen around in the back can help a bit too. Maybe we want some mammoths in front to just start trampling their way through, assuming they don't just get stuck in the door. Maybe some bone mages behind them, because it's always good to have bone mages behind mammoths. And then I guess maybe just some musketeers at the back to just pick off everyone else. See how that goes. Well, it's kind of working. I can't really tell what all they've got. I've destroyed most of what I could see, but there's always the whoever's hiding in here factor. It appears that there's still a lot of people hiding in here, oh my gosh. Ooh, the king. Come on, shoot the king quickly. Oh no, no, the archers. Okay, they shot the king. They're getting arched, and it's not good. It's a lot of squires. Come on, reload, reload. No, it's not going to be enough. Going to get squired. Squired and arched. Even the squire with the tiniest head will get a kill. Okay, It was close, though. Okay, I don't think the watches were worth what we paid for them. So we'll get rid of the watches, and I think we'll just get ranged units that fire quicker. So we'll get some skeleton archers. We'll see how that goes. I can slow it down if it's lagging a lot for you. It's just because there are a lot of units. Any simulation game is going to lag. Assuming that it is, you know, on my end and not yours. That's just the nature of simulation games. You never know how many calculations are going to be necessary until the actually happens, so you can only optimize them so much. The heck was that? Why did you fire that arrow way over there? Losing some archers off the side. Having trouble with the mammoth though, and that's excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Pirate queens are tanking quite well. Set the knights on fire. We're also setting fire to our own pirate queens, which is not ideal. But if anyone can take it, they can. We're moving forward, which can it's always often a mistake to move forward on this level. But there's not nearly as many folks left to come through the gate. We've done quite much better, so I think we'll be alright. Nevertheless, it's always a mistake, this level, to advance too soon. Is that catapult still firing? I think it is. Here comes the pirate queen. She's on fire. She's tanking an arrow. She's tanked 2 arrows. She's on fire again. Maybe she's just still on fire. The archers have a very advantageous position, but we've got more people. We'll see. See who survives this. Oh, the pirate queen has fallen. Too much fire. But there are only 3 archers left. We're not doing a very good job of hitting them, though. For some reason, a bunch of us are coming up the other staircase. Dudes, why are you coming up the staircase? There's nobody here. Maybe you'll end up flanking them. Oh no. Well, the archers just decided to end it all. Yeah, he didn't make it. I think I probably do. Let's run at full speed here. There's somebody else alive somewhere. That's why they were going up the staircase. Who is it? It's a catapult and some archers stuck over here in the corner. We've still got one of the archers who just insists on firing sideways all the time. And that's not it. There's yet someone else left. Where are they? Nope. Victory finally. Okay, cool. Well, that is the end of the tab stream for today. Thank you all for joining me. I don't know. Let's see here. Do we have enough people for a raid? Are people interested in raiding? In any case, there will be another tab stream this time next week, if all goes well. And I'll be streaming tomorrow night as well, but not tabs. I'll be streaming retro games, probably the original Super Mario Brothers, which I have yet to beat on stream. I beat it many, many years ago, but I haven't beat it since I've been streaming. So that's one of my goals, and that's what I'm going to be doing on the retro stream tomorrow. We also have Minecraft streams on Sundays, and we have on Wednesday nights Super Mario Maker. So Super Mario Maker 2, actually. Well, I don't see anyone clamoring for a raid, so I think that is the end of the stream for tonight. Again, thank you all for joining me. Good night. Bye for now.